Hello, my loves. Do you need other people in your life to think the way that you think, to agree with everything that you agree with? There was a time where I felt that was important, and so I tend to hang out with people that agreed with everything I said. And now I realize that in order to be a change in the world, sometimes you have to be the lighthouse in the dark, and you have to have other thoughts and invoke change in the way that people believe. Because without change and thought, we just have cognitive dissonance. And cognitive dissonance is the idea that you are so strong in your beliefs that even new evidence doesn't allow you to see things differently. And right now, I think we have a lot of cognitive dissonance in the world. And so basically, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to open people's minds to a different idea. I have changed my mind so much in the last years. I have changed from being super, super political to understanding that a lot of politicians are liars. A lot of politicians are saying what needs to be said to get the votes or to make money. I mean, we have some very, very wealthy politicians that also talk about hope and talk about wanting us all to have equality. But if they truly wanted us to have equality, would they really be massing amounts of money and property and things that are not necessary for a good life while so many people starve, while so many people suffer? So I've just started to look at things more logically than I once did. I, at one time, had no relationship with God because I thought that was a ludicrous thought. And now I understand that there is a creator, that we are all here for a purpose, and that purpose is to love one another. That purpose is to have joy and fun and to be one. It's not for death and destruction. It's not for war. It's not for chaos. It's not to argue about who matters more. We all matter. We all matter. And the more that they separate us, the more that is a difficult conversation to have. And so don't be separated. Don't allow yourself to be separated by labels or by categories. I mean, if we lived in a world where we all just embraced each other, we wouldn't need to have categories or labels. We could just let children play with what they want to play with and dress the way they want to dress. We could allow people to just date who they want to be with and spend their time with who they want to be with. But now we have to categorize everything. And the reason we do that is because it keeps us separated. And I don't want to be separated. I don't want to be separated by other human beings. I want to live in a world where we love each other, where I can sit in a room with somebody that doesn't vote like me, or somebody that doesn't believe the same things I believe, and still have wonderful conversations. I think it would be really boring if we all thought the same. I think it would be really boring if everyone was afraid to speak their truth. And so if your truth seems crazy to other people, that's okay. Speak it anyway. I mean, if you're called a conspiracy theorist because you see through the BS, then so be it. So be it. It's time to speak our truth. Now more than ever, we need light. Now more than ever, we need people to embrace God. We need people to see through the darkness that's happening. So darkness does not generally look dark. It doesn't. I bring up Ted Bundy because if you know anything about him, you know that he was a beloved person. He worked at suicide prevention hotlines and then went out and murdered people. So, I mean, seriously, people, darkness does not look like in the movies. If everybody walked around with a Michael Myers mask and a big old machete, we would know who to escape. But that's not the case. So have some discernment. Listen to your gut and have some discernment. That's what I keep telling people. And stay prayed up. Now more than ever, it's important to pray. It is, even if your God is different than the God in the Bibles, even if it's Buddha, even if it's universe, even if she is not a he and it's Mother Earth, it's time to pray for peace and light because we can have it. We can. I watched the sky go from totally cloudy to bright blue as I came in. And I have beliefs about what they do with the weather and the system. And you don't have to have those same beliefs for us to be friends. You don't. I don't require everyone to think like I think. My thinking comes from 50 plus experiences on this world, 50 plus years of experience on this world. And your beliefs come from your experiences. And that's okay. Let's all come together at this time and stop arguing with each other. Let's go after the people that keep us divided. Let's have no fear, just flow. Like, right now, like it, comment, subscribe, whatever it is you want to do. If you don't agree with me, say something. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I don't need you to agree with me in order to love you. You're God's child. So am I. We're both his favorites. So get out there, spread some light. Don't be fearful. It's all going to be all right. It's all coming to dark. Nope. It's all coming to light. Mwah.